For number 8, we also have point slope form again. So I'm going to go ahead and find my slope, and that is identified as negative 2 over 3. My point is that x and then the y. And so when I take the two numbers out, we change the sign. So this should be a negative 6 and a positive 4. I begin with the point, so going at 0, 0, I go over to negative 6, I go up to 4. Then I will need to go ahead and graph my slope, so I'm going to go down 2, right 3. I'm going to do that as many times as I can to fit on the graph. So I just went down 2, right 3 several times. Okay. Flipping over to the back side of side A, we have 9 and 10, which are a different type of equation. These are going to be standard form because x and y are on the same side. Okay. So to solve for x, we're going to use the cover-up method, where I cover up the y and I solve for x. So we would say that x equals 3. Then I can cover up the x, and I have negative 3y equals 3. So to solve for y, divide by negative 3, and that gives you negative 1. Now we plot 2 points, x at 3, and then the y-axis at negative 1, and then you just connect the 2 points. Okay. Number 10 is the same way. So if I cover up the y, I have negative 2x equals 6. Divide by negative 2. X is negative 3. For y, cover up this part, I've got y equals 6, and that's just done. So x-axis at negative 3, y-axis at 6, connect. So really you're just solving one-step equations and then just graphing the two dots, connecting the points. Alright, now we have this bold line here to show that all of these questions down here at the bottom have inequalities, which is a little more challenging because you have to know what type of line to draw. You have to also know how to shade your graph. Okay. So in number 11, I check out my inequality, which is a less than. Okay. And according to our chart, a less than is a dashed line. So I'll put D for dash. And it says that I need to shade down. The issue, though, is that I'm going to be drawing a vertical line. So we're going to get to the shading in just a second. Let's go ahead and graph. So at x-axis, put a point at 2. We already decided it was dashed, so I will dash that line. And then this inequality, I'm just going to redraw it right here. And if you look at it, it shows that it's pointing towards the side of the graph, which is less. And if I check my x-axis, these numbers are getting less. So this part of the graph is what you end up shading. So one more time, you shaded the side that this is pointing towards. It's pointing towards this side. Okay. Now this is the only one that is a tricky one like this. All the other problems should follow along the chart. So for number 12, we need to check the symbol. So this symbol is a less than or equal to, which is just here. To says I need to have a solid line, and if it's less than, I'm shading down. So solid, shade down. So y-axis at -1, and we draw our line horizontally, solid line, and then shade down. So I'm going to go below my line, which is down here on this side, so this entire section gets shaded.